Hey folks, welcome back to the Talos Principle 2 and the High Plains, where we have only one puzzle left to go before we can make our way to the Megastructure and hopefully save our friend Byron. We have a hologram we've missed here.
Are the generators working?
Yep, all good. Those Mark IIs are real workhorses. Wow, did you finish the setup?
Yes. Sorry I couldn't wait. It was so much fun to just do something again without having to endlessly discuss it first.
I know what you mean. We have a lot of work ahead of us, though.
We do, but honestly, Cornelius, I haven't felt this excited in years. Just imagine, one day they'll come here and we'll be able to show them a whole new world. A different future right at their fingertips. You do think we can do it, right?
I think, and forgive me if this sounds sentimental, as long as we're together, we can do anything.
Okay, puzzle 8 here is photon sail. Interesting. So we got a pair of boxes, one on a swap plate. Let's see what else we've got. A purple gate, very interesting. So nothing can pass through that vertically. Though I'm not sure why we would want it to. So we could like trap. We could trap something up there. Let's go in here first. What does that get us? Anything? We can detach the fan, which I think I do want, so that I can do this. So I can pop that down on the purple surface. Interesting. I need to get over there somehow. How would I do that? What else do we want to do here? Why did I... Like, I can pass through this. I guess we're trying to make, like, a hopscotch style thing we could do, maybe? Let's see what this is about. Like, why do I want to jump on this? Where does it take me? Inside? Okay. So I can jump out there. Okay. What am I taking inside and what for? I mean... Do we want to try and bring something out? How do I get one of these two items in there, right? So I need to sort of be in here and have that with me, which I can't do, obviously. Let me go get this back for a second. So if I pick this up, so we can go inside, use this to get over here, and then we can't get anything out unless we have an item to swap. I guess I could do this, right? I could put this right here, and then maybe put this here and grab that. Yeah, I can take that in here, and then I can get out. Okay. So now I have two boxes. I guess I try to set this up as like a jumping off point, I guess. So I can do that and then jump here. But I can't jump the rest of the way. There's no way for me to... I can't get the fan out. I'm only ever gonna have two items, so how would I can send that up, but then I can't... I don't see how I make this happen now. Because, like, let me try it. I'll try to do, like, a running jump. Yeah, it's not far enough. So I would need, I guess... Oh, wait a minute. With the 2 boxes, I can get a 3rd item. I think. Hold on. Because I can swap this for this. I can drop this outside. No, the problem is I can't get back inside, right? I need to open that and have the fan, so I need the box on the other side. Hold on. So, like, I can swap this. I can't do that. Can I... I need 3 items, though, is the problem. Because I need to be able to depress the switch and carry both boxes up with me. So I need some way to depress the switch. I think I'm trying to get the fan blade out. The problem is then I have no way back in. Like, I can jump over here and then I have this on the outside, which I kind of need. This won't work like this, right? If I put this up here, or will it? No, it's not tall enough. What am I doing here? How do I... If I come out, then I'm back to where I started. This lets me get back inside, but then I can't swap anything. I don't see how to do it. Yeah, I'm not seeing whatever it is. So I can get this back inside the way I did it the first time, which is to put it here, hop over, and then pick it up from the outside. And then I can do this. I can get 2 boxes. Okay, hold on. So I can get in and out, but now I can't retrieve that. What I really need is a box out here. And then to be able to get out with this. So that I can... There's no way for me to get out, though, and still have this. Because if I had this outside... Now, wait a minute. At one point, did I have the box and this thing on the outside at one point? I can't remember. I don't think so, because I would have had to swap this here to get out. Let me reset this real quick. Hold on. Okay. So 1, 2. Yeah, we're back to this again. There's no way for me to get a box and the connector on the outside, at least not that I can see. So, what can I do with 2 boxes? Can I... Oh, I can pick this up from on here. Hold on. There we go. That's how I do it. Okay. And then I swap this from over this side of the fence. Okay, all right. Now we've got it. Now I steal you. There we go. Then we trade for another box. Okay, now we're making progress. You go over here. Or I guess I have to carry this, don't I? Okay. As far forward as I can. We'll get the second box. Jump on this. Drop it as far forward as I can. Oh, I get it, actually. It's I don't even need to worry about jumping. It's just a leapfrogging thing. So I leapfrog here, pick this up, move it forward, jump. There we go. And there's the puzzle solved. Okay. That one took me a minute. Puzzle Fiend. We got an achievement there. Solve all regular puzzles. Okay. So, back to the Tetramino Gate and onto the tower. And then I think back to the Megastructure, right? I think we're going to rescue Byron here, but I don't know for certain. Let's find out what happens. All right, watch me solve, boyos. Witness me. That one could be right, but I don't think so. No, that's not right. Let's see. I think we rotate this and then go like that and then like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Who will greet us, I wonder? Oh, this one's taken a while. That's a long ride.
You have heard the myths of gods and titans. But as you approach the end of your journey, I will tell you the truth that all men fear. The truth that neither Pandora nor the Sphinx will face. There are no gods, son of man. There are no titans, no heroes to save you, no divine judge to weigh your soul against a feather. Nature has no will, and she is not your mother. There is only you, and the spark of the sublime that is your mind. As for myself, I never brought the flame to humankind as the stories tell. I only showed you where it was within yourselves.
We must learn to wield the flame to illuminate the universe.
Yes, this is your duty. Your friend Byron understands this.
Can you lead me to him?
As you freed me, so I will help you free your friend. When you are within Olympus, follow my signs.
All right. There we go.
All right. It's time to do this. Let's go get Byron.
Cool, man. Let's do it. Okay. So, yeah, we've done everything there is to do with the exception of the Golden Gates. Let's head back to the Megastructure, see if we can find our friend.
Byron always called me a pessimist, but I don't think it's pessimistic to recognize our flaws, or to think the natural world is just as valuable as we are. If I was pessimistic, I wouldn't believe that we can turn our back on the old ways, or that we can find happiness in humility. But I do. I have hope, even if Byron could never see it that way.
All right. There's one thing I'd like to do before we get in the VTOL, and that is to hand in the rest of the stars. Oh, look at this. Night has fallen. Night has fallen at the Megastructure. It's actually kind of even more beautiful this way. Let me go drop off my stars and see what that does.
My theory accounts for everything. It explains every aspect of the cosmos. There are no gaps, no errors, not even ambiguities. And it works, which is the ultimate proof. I can calculate the history of the universe from the Big Bang to the death of the last atom, but when I compare my calculations to the available data, there's one point which consistently doesn't match up. Billions of light years away in the void, there's an anomaly. It's been there since before the beginning of time, and I think it's waiting for us.
Oh my. I was right. Jacques says, I knew it! It is aliens! Take that, everyone who doubted me. It's freaking aliens! Zagran says, it may be aliens, but it's so far away that it isn't going to matter for several billion years, if it ever does. Nevertheless, I knew it would be aliens eventually, and I was right. For a very broad definition of right. Arinia says, oh, let him have it. So we gain a vision from Athena. There's something out there, something waiting for us. Now, here's my next question. I think this Gold Gate is still going to be closed to us because we don't have the fourth visit to the Megastructure completed. And I think actually, what's her name, Melville said, as long as he's still locked in there, we won't be able to access this place. Yeah, it's all dark. Okay. Well, this one might be the final one. Probably if we get all the other ones done. There's always another layer, right? But that was pretty cool. Really nice graphic visual there. Very interesting cutscene, I guess you could call it. Or what amounts to one for this game. All right, once more onto the breach.
1K, a word please, without the streaming. I'm afraid your choices have put me into a difficult position. Belief in the goal was already waning, but your revelation in the Somnodrome may have given it the final blow.
It was the truth.
I'm sure it was, and I don't even disagree. No one really has all the answers, not even the founder. but that doesn't mean that we don't need the goal. Look, let me speak plainly for a moment. You and I both know that I exaggerated. I built a myth around Athena that does not reflect what she believed. But you have to understand, it wasn't really about her. It was about what the city needed. It was about keeping us together, invested in a common narrative. And it was about preventing us from going the way of our ancestors. Because temptation is real, and our flaws are still the same.
You stole their choice from them. You stole their agency. You treated them like children and decided you knew better than everyone, without consulting them, without working with them, without talking to them. At least you admit that the goal is a myth.
A myth, but a necessary one. I'm not a fanatic or a fool, 1K, although I sometimes play one. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I know I can't stop you from trying to save Byron, but what's in that pyramid could destroy everything I've tried to build.
The myth of the goal must be preserved to prevent us from repeating the mistakes of our ancestors. No. I share your fear of the theory of everything, but we can't build the future on a lie. No. Your myth is strangling our entire species, Herman, or you can shove your goal where the sun don't shine. I mean, this would be the kind of like most hostile one to tell him to go fuck himself. I've seen glimpses in him of someone, I think he's severely misguided, but I don't think he's being disingenuous when he says he's trying to do the right thing. I think he's just a fool. So I think trying to reach out to him to hope, right? Rather than just dismissing him as worthless, we hope that he can see the light, that he can one day become a better version of himself. I think we try to preserve that here by pointing out your myth is strangling our entire species, Herman.
Don't think I haven't considered it. I listened to those Alexandra Drennan recordings over and over. I just don't know if she was right about us. But maybe I did lose my way. Very well. I've done what I could. You do as you must. Good luck.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You give him a chance, he can maybe improve. Let's go.
Let's go.
You're coming along this time?
Yep.
Well, what about protocol?
Screw protocol. It's Byron.
Fuck yeah, Alcatraz. Way to be a bro. Final approach. Badass. We're going in deep, you guys. We're going to the heart. Well, guys, this is it. Let's go find our friend. Oh, there's the drone. There's his little drone. Somebody asked me if it was possible to see it in the game. Apparently it is. Oh, hello. What are you?
Follow my sprite, and it will show you the way to your friend.
Aha.
Do as he says. We went through a lot of trouble to get this guy out of his chains. Now it's his turn to help.
Holy moly. Look at this. Hold on. I can't not. There it is. Okay. We'll be back in a second. I just got to get a picture of this. All right. Let's go.
This way. You must free him. He cannot free himself.
Okay.
What's happening? 1K? I'm out. Oh, my friend, the things that I saw, the power of this machine, the depth of her grief. Come on, follow me. I have to show you something. I thought all of this was deliberate. Athena testing us to see if we're worthy of her invention. I wanted to believe that she had a plan. In my own way, I mythologized her as much as everyone else. I never thought she might feel confused, lonely, uncertain. And what's the most human thing to do when you feel lost and sad and you have no idea what to do next? You take a nap. Here, listen.
If I give them the machine, if I convince them of its power, we could finally build the world Alexandra imagined. The world Miranda deserved. No, the world we all deserve, even the worst of us. We could take stewardship of this planet. We could explore the stars. We could give meaning to the universe.
If you embrace the knowledge of the flame, you can bring light into the darkness.
But what if they make the same mistakes again? What if selfishness and stupidity win out again? What if they take my machine and turn it into a weapon? What if they act like children and burn the planet?
The secrets of the flame are not for ordinary mortals to know. You cannot overcome your sinful nature.
Do you see what's happening? It's her. It's all her. Everything we're seeing is Athena. Her every hope, her every fear, all of her memories and contradictions brought to life by the machine. A dream-given form expressed in the language of her childhood. A world of puzzles and towers.
No, what can I do? How do I make this decision? There has to be an answer. There has to be a way of making sure it's the right choice. It can't just be a leap of faith.
There are no answers, creature of clay. Every question leads to another.
She's not waiting for us to prove ourselves before she helps us. She needs us to help her. We have to wake her up.
Okay.
Whoops. The system is still stabilizing. Maybe we'd better get out. Come on.
All right. I mean, that answers a lot of the big questions we had. It was never a test. It was just something her subconscious built while she put herself through this dream. Or while she was dreaming, while she was napping. I love the way he put it. What do you do when you're sad and tired? You take a nap. It's the most human thing to do. And her subconscious mind built all of this. Prometheus, Pandora, the Sphinx, the puzzles, the towers, all of it. So she didn't head out to the stars, leaving us behind to make the decision for ourselves.
No, I cannot allow this.
Uh-oh.
Act 5. Full Fathom 5.
You have suffered a grievous injury, my child. But do not lose faith. Your companions have not forgotten you. And it is through the bonds that you have forged that you will be saved.
What happened?
Welcome back to the land of the living. For a while there, I thought we might have to reset you.
What happened to me?
We think you and Byron got hit by some kind of energy discharge. Knocked both of you out. Alcatraz, Melville, and Yakut went looking for you, but you were hard to find. And even harder to fix. It's been several weeks.
Is Byron okay?
He's fine, don't worry.
What's the situation here in New Jerusalem?
A lot has changed. While you were asleep, the idea of the goal cracked and then broke. People decided they wanted change. They wanted the ideals of Athena, not the founder. A better world of growth and exploration, but without the mistakes of the past. And so they turned to Byron, who never wavered in his beliefs. He's mayor now. The question is, what do you plan to do now?
We have to go back to save Athena.
And what about the theory of everything?
We have to embrace the future, baby.
Good. I didn't want to push you, but I agree. Like you said, the alternative would mean giving up who I am, and I shouldn't have to do that. Byron's waiting for you outside, by the way.
Thank you for everything.
We're all in this together, 1K. One way or another.
A new beginning helped Byron get elected mayor. Apparently that's something we achieved. I guess who becomes mayor depends on how you play the game. That would be my guess. That, like, if you push fear and if you constantly choose fear and we're not readiness, then somebody else could be mayor, like Hermanubis.
Hello, 1K.
Hello, Mr. Mayor.
It's still strange when people call me that. You know, it's funny. Asking you to come along on the expedition was an impulse, but it was probably the most momentous decision I made. You changed everything. But the story's not over yet.
We have to save Athena.
We do. She gave everything she had for this city. And I don't think any of us really understood it. Not even me. We all tried to turn her into a prophet when she was just
a person.
A human being.
Yeah. He told us most of what he saw. What do we do now?
Well, luckily this time we shouldn't have any trouble getting another expedition approved. I hear the mayor is a big fan of Athena and is very interested in her theory of everything. In fact, I think he's having a VTOL prepared as we speak. There's just one thing you have to take care of first.
Which is?
Speak to Melville and Yakut. They were part of the beginning, they can be part of the end, if they want to. I'll take care of the rest.
All right. I wonder if Cornelius ever showed up. It's been a couple of weeks, but maybe not. Well, let's start with... Oh, Lenurk's here. Okay.
Good to see you up and awake, 1K.
It's good to be back. What's up?
We've been studying the Somnodrome data while you were out. So far, all the math checks out. I'm hoping you're assembling your team to finally unravel the theory of everything. I'd love to get my hands on that data.
I am.
Excellent. Chauncey was looking for you, by the way. Good luck with the rest of your mission, 1K.
I don't remember who Chansey is. I guess we're going back to town?
You're going back, aren't you?
We are. We can't leave Athena trapped.
But you're not going to shut the machine down, are you?
No?
Then let me just say this, okay? I understand what you believe in. I really do. I've always respected your vision of the future, Byron. It's beautiful. It's moving. But just consider that maybe there is another way. A way that is more humble and maybe less exciting, but no less beautiful. Just consider that maybe that machine doesn't have any answers for us. None that really matter. We don't need a theory of everything to be happy.
It was never just about happiness, Hal. But thank you for your honesty.
I mean, I don't have much to add to that. I think we know what we're gonna do.
All right, I'll see you at the VTOL.
Okay. What is this? Believe in humanity. Civilization creates meaning. Rebuild the world. We can all share in abundance. Oh, I can't pass through this to that side? All right, I guess we're going this way.
Things are finally getting better.
Okay, you're just saying that out loud. Got it.
Attention all citizens. A scavenging expedition to the Western Ruins will set out next week. If you'd like to participate, please get in touch with Garrus.
So we're back to New Jerusalem, but a new fire has swept over it. The people have a different idea of what they want for their future, and they have a new leader in Byron. I am curious to see if Thekla has anything to say. I mean, to her, this must be the worst outcome. Will she be over here as she was before? Yes. Okay, how angry are you?
You've destroyed everything, 1K. I thought the Founder had chosen you, but you're the harbinger of our doom. I can only pray that you fail.
Goodbye. So in a completely different playthrough, maybe she would be elected mayor, right? If we had kind of like preached the founding myth and been like, that's the way to go. Let's go with that. There's somebody with something to say up here at the Alexandra Drennan Memorial. Who's this? Jefferson.
You know, I've been coming to this memorial day after day, thinking about Alexandra Drennan and her values. And you know what I finally realized? Alexandra Drennan is dead. She's gone. She can't help us now. It's not her burden anymore. No, it's Byron who embodies those values now. Byron and you. So I want you to know that you have my full support. I only wish I'd spent less time thinking about the past and more time actually doing something for the future.
Well, that's an improvement. If you think Byron and I embody the values of Alexandra Drennan, why don't you? Why aren't you a leader? Why aren't you a symbol? Obsessing about the past is obviously not good, but pushing all the responsibility onto others is not good either. I hope one day you learn that. So this one's... Oh, we can listen to this now.
I look at this inert shape and I wonder who you're gonna be. Will you hold the same values as we do? Will you love us for having created you? Will you resent us for having put you into an uncertain and dangerous world? Looking back at our history, our achievements, our crimes, what will you make of us? Will the world you create be like ours, or so different that we can't even imagine it? Either way, I hope that you'll find this little blue planet to be as beautiful as we did. I hope you'll take care of it a lot better than we did. And I hope one day you'll look up and reach for the stars.
Beautiful. Beautiful sentiment. The core sentiment of the whole game. Be better. Learn from the past. But don't let it destroy you. Don't let it shackle you. Reach for the future. And what was this? Archaeological gardens. Right. So we've seen all of this, but I wonder if there's someone here we can speak to. Maybe the meditating man or the surfer dude? Doesn't look like it. All right, let's head for the museum. We'll give that a quick once over.
Good luck.
Thank you. Here's the cat memorial. All right, we do have someone with something to say over here. This is Skylar.
I'm glad to see you made it, 1K.
How have you been?
You told me to think about what Byron said, and I did. I really sat down and thought about what the city owes its citizens. You know what I decided? It owes us a future we can believe in. It owes us the chance to do meaningful work that helps the city get better. And thanks to your expedition, I now understand that that's exactly what the founder believed in as well. You have to save her and learn the theory of everything, 1K. Anything else would totally suck.
I should get going. Glad you learned something, buddy. Seems like most of the people who we respect are on board. Anybody else squirreled away in here? I don't think so. Okay. We gotta track down Melville and Yakut. I think we'll hit up Melville first. He's over here. She's over here at the pavilion. Perhaps meeting with some of the other citizens? Or maybe just hanging out, relaxing, waiting for the expedition to start? All right.
I'm really glad you made it.
Oh, this is Yakut. I had them reversed.
I really thought even Neath couldn't fix you.
I'm going back to the Megastructure. Will you come with me?
Yes. I thought about it a lot, but we need the theory of everything. We can't keep hiding from the future. We have to have a little faith, not in technology, but in people, in ourselves.
I'll see you at the VTOL.
All right, I'll get ready.
Man, I really, really like that by being consistent in our choices in how 1K saw the world throughout the game, we appear to have convinced our companions to feel the same way. Or at least it's nice that they agree with us. We had many debates with them, many conversations, and they were open-minded, which I really like. And I've said before, Byron's great, but Melville really grew on me, and Yakut is probably 1K's best friend.
1K, you're back on your feet. One of which I fixed, by the way. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm going back to the Megastructure. Will you come with me?
Of course I will. I think I might want this even more than you do. I want to explore. I want to build. I want to be more than this grumpy old mechanic going through the motions. I want to live.
Then meet me at the VTOL.
See you there.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else to do, but maybe we get accosted along the way by, like, you know, Hermanubis or somebody else. Yeah, I hear somebody. Who are you? Purple. Oh, it's Surfer Dude.
Hey, dude, nice to see you again. Oh, glad you made it.
How do you feel?
Strange things are afoot, dude. Life is gonna change, I can feel it. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see.
What do you think should be done about the megastructure?
Honestly, dude, I don't have a clue. I don't really understand all this philosophical stuff, but you've had all these awesome, mind-blowing experiences, so you know what? I trust you to make the right choice.
Awesome. Have a nice day, dude. So cool. Up we go. And off to the VTOL. It's probably our last visit to New Jerusalem. But I think we've set it on a better path. No matter what happens here, whether we save Athena and retrieve the theory of everything or not, I think this place got shaken up by 1K. And I think it got put on a better path. Damien, hello.
Welcome back, 1K. Glad to see you're doing better.
You working for Byron now?
I'm still doing the same job I did before, but Byron's removed some of the layers of bureaucracy, so we communicate more directly now, and we have more choices in how we deal with problems.
How do you think he's holding up?
Surprisingly calmly. He knows what he's doing, and he's gonna get the job done. He did have to kick out a few people, but he was a lot nicer about it than I would have been.
What happened to your strike?
Well, it's hard to believe, but we won. Turns out that does happen.
What about this theory of everything we're going to get?
I think it's only the beginning. Athena hasn't even scratched the surface of what you could do with it, and that's fine, she's just one person. The really interesting stuff is going to start happening when you give this power to the people, when every citizen can bring their own ingenuity to it.
All right. Right on, man. No last-minute council, but Atal here has something to say.
1K, it's a pleasure to see you back on your feet. Everyone was quite worried about you. And I'm very glad you've decided to side with Byron.
How's the situation in the city? I've been asleep for a couple weeks.
We've finally started fixing stuff again. Byron has given people a sense of purpose and dignity. Not everyone is happy, but if you return with Athena and the theory of everything, I think this is going to be a golden age.
And how are you doing?
I feel hope, 1K. Real, proper hope. We can transform the world. We can lessen suffering. It's going to happen, thanks to you.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, but I gotta actually go do it first, so I'll see ya.
Good luck, 1K. We're counting on you.
Okay, well, all that's left is to hop in the VTOL and head out, but that'll have to wait for next time because this is a good place to take a break. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We got a good sense that the city is more optimistic, more hopeful, and its populace more open to the future and more happy with the current state of affairs than they have been in a very long time. I do feel bad for people like Thekla and the mayor, but hopefully in time they'll come to see that what we did was not an attack on them. It was an invitation, if you will. So yeah, good episode. We got plenty of stuff left to do next time. Some really cool stuff happened, and I think there's probably more to come. I hope to see you then. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Take care.